working away on a new project and I wanted to do a really quick video to show you how I am making these beautiful lines in my weaving. I'm using a Saori Loom that only has 2 heddles, so it's basically just a plain weave. But you can do this on any kind of loom. You could use a rigid heddle, or you could use just a regular floor loom, any type of loom really. So I have my bobbin and my shuttle here that have my main color, which is this beautiful copper orange. And I've just cut pieces of yarn that I am using for this pattern to fold back and forth. So the main thing I do is when I'm ready to start my next row, I try to create a space above where my kind of end point was. So I'm going to fit it in up here. So you can see that my heddles are already in position, and I'm just going to kind of guess as to where I want this to start and end. And I don't want to pull it too tight because I like having this little bit of a loop here. And before I switch my feet, I am just going to also run my main color through here. And then I switch and I use my beater to pull it back. And you'll see that it's locked them both in together. I like the consistency of counting my rows in between each time that I'm adding in my little inclusion here. So I'm doing 4 rows in between. So I'm just gonna do my normal weave. So there's 4. So you can, at this point, I can go up and back, or I can continue forward. It doesn't really matter how you want to do this. It's just really up to you and your own creativity about how you want this piece to move. So I'm going to throw it in here and keep it moving up and over to the right. The nice thing about these types of inclusions is you can use really different widths or like textures for what you're adding in if you really want it to stand out. So I'm just about to finish up here. This is my last little bit, and I'll show you how I am going to add in another color. So I want to continue along. So what I'm going to do is just add in, kind of continuing along with where I am going here. I'm just going to add in my second color. So there's a little bit of an